Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt. And whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
And it's going to be the Liberty off the tip. Outside, Stewart. From 20 feet out. Yep, count it.
Well, we know about Stewart's game down low, but don't sleep on her jumper. She's a shooter who prides himself on efficiency.
Pass to Williams. Clark outside. Ogwumike, defended by Stewart. Ogwumike misses. Now here is Stewart. Ionescu outside. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Jones.
As complete a player as they come, Jones has no problems hitting the glass hard, turning misses into makes.
Pass to Ogwumike. Clark. Ogwumike sets a screen. Back to Clark. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
As intelligent as anyone in this league with the ball, Clark, she's always going to find the open teammate.
Ionescu outside. Outside Stewart. Ionescu. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Ezi Magbagor, nice defense. Ogwumike outside. Six to shoot. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Here's Phoebish. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Ionescu. The three ball. Sinks the triple.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Here's Seattle. It's a 5-point game. And while Brianna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. She's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title, from college, internationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
Pass to Jones. And again, it's New York with a three.
Credit both Jones and her teammate for setting her up. Once she catches the rock, it's gone quick.
Now here's Williams. Clark outside. Ogwumike, defended by Stewart. And Ogwumike gets it to go.
The inside game of Ogwumike is so fun to watch. She's crafty down there.
Pass to Cloud. Takes the three. And again, it's New York with a three.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection's just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Now here's Williams. Clark outside. Ogwumike. Over Stewart. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Yeah, you love to see that offensive mindset from Ogwumike. She's just constantly expanding her game.
Here's Ionescu. Jones outside. Cloud. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Now these teams, they don't look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do. A double-digit lead and we're still in the first? Ouch.
Ryan, I hope this one gets closer. Jeez.
Now here's Clark. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a three. Rebound New York. Here's Jones. She's got 5. And here's Cloud. Stewart. She's covered by Ogumake. Stewart inside. Ogumake's there. And that one's good. Stewart.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from downtown.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Cloud. 6 points for her. An open look for Alicia Clark. Again, Seattle.
Moves well without the ball. Clark's pretty good at losing her defender and making them pay.
Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Clark. Ionescu outside. Lets the three fly. The second chance effort. And Jones lays it up and in.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
Pass to McVigor. Clark. Screen by McVigor. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible. Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's McVigor. Outside Williams. Pass to Clark. The tray. Cloud pulls it in. New York in the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Ionescu. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. And here's Williams. Clark outside. Jacks up a three. It's good from long range.
Yeah, a consistent outside shot is something that Clark really works at and takes pride in.
Pass to Cloud. Stewart. She's covered by Ogumake. Right side, Stewart. Nice move. This is that one. Her first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Now here is Ionescu. Shot to stop the drought. Kept alive. The shot comes out.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
The shot, no good.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Phoebish. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Easy basket, and at her height, 6 feet, It allows Cloud to see over shorter defenders, see the court well.
McMagor with the ball. Guarded by Jones. Ogumake outside. No good there. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Cloud outside. Ionescu outside. Back to Cloud for three. It's rebounded by Seattle. Ogumake outside. Outside Williams. Ogumake sets a screen. Now here's Williams. She's tightly guarded. Here's Clark. And again, it's the Storm missing. Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Clark. And it's the Storm on the break. Pass to Ogumake. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Ionescu outside. Stewart score the basket for third after 5 shots.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Takes it out to Clark. The three is up. The Storm rebound. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact. She'll shoot two.
You know, I like the discipline I'm seeing from Ogumake. She's as skilled at getting to the line as just about anyone.
That's her first trip to the line. And she makes the first.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Ogumake can be so imposing. You know, she's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
She hits both from the stripe. Here's New York now. 6-point lead. Davis, she's covered by Clark. Now Johannes. Pass to Burke. Here's Jones. Over Ogumake. Jones can't hit.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Ogumake misses. Davis with it. Now Johannes. Guarded by Wheeler. Here's Jones. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Liberty out in front, leading by 6. We'll be right back to the action when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Here's Wheeler. Pass to Brown. Back to Wheeler. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, how about Wheeler this time getting the feed? Ready to shoot off the pass. Normally, Eric is the one dropping dimes.
And here's Burke. She's covered by Brown. Here's Davis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Outside Wheeler. Count that bucket.
And the touch Wheeler has inside is remarkable. For a smaller player, she looks confident attacking from Memphis.
Guarded by Wheeler. Over to the wing. Jones right side. Pass to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the 3. Seattle trailing here. Here's Brown.
A rebound by Burke.
Jones with it. And Clark picks her up defensively. Now here's Davis. Now here's Jones. She's covered by Clark. Jones inside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's a screen by Clark. Here's Wheeler. Clark. Fires the 3. That ball is in the basket. She's now shot 6 and made 3.
Nice kick out after the D. It collapsed on her.
Pass to Davis. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Guarded by Wheeler. There's the 3. They get it again. Now Burke puts up the 3. And Clark pulls it down. On the wing, Jordan Horston. Guarded by Davis. Brown up top. Fires it. Offline from the top of the key jumper. Here's the break. Pass to Jones. Stolen by Alicia Clark. Now here's Horston. Guarded by Davis. Now here's Clark. Down low. Wheeler, good.
Quality display of court vision from Clark. Her team is simply better when she's out on the floor.
Now Burke. Pass to Jones. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Here's Burke. She's covered by Brown. And here's Burke. Over Brown. And that one's good, Burke. Here's Wheeler. She's got 7. Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, three-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line. So it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Jones outside. Pass to Cloud. Ionescu has it. Inside. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Shot clock at 5. And Sabrina Ionescu with the 3.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
And here's
Brown.
Back to Wheeler. To the inside. That's her 4th basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 6, and down it goes. 2 points.
She was 1 step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's Brown. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Samuelson. Back to Wheeler. Shoots over Cloud. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
Well, certainly doesn't mind the mid-range. Wheeler plays within herself and takes what the defense gives her.
And here's Ionescu. And Samuelson pulls it down.
Sometimes she could hit that deep 3, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Wheeler buries the long-range jumper.
So skilled offensively. Not only does Wheeler create for others, she creates for herself.
Cloud outside. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team foul.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
The first free throw is good.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
She's off on the second.
Well, what you love about Natasha Cloud, she walks the walk both on and off the court. Her voice is very strong.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Now here's McAdoo, defended by Harrison. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Liberty. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Ionescu outside. Here's Stewart. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside. Seattle trailing here. Pass to Williams. Picked by Ogumake for 3. Cloud pulls it in. Ionescu outside. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Ionescu recognizes her role on this squad. Her team wants her to score and score often.
Pass to Williams. Defended by Stewart. Looking to get back on track. And it's Ogumake missing. And the Liberty with possession here. It's a 5-point game.
Out in the open, Cloud gets the hoop. She possesses very good speed. Helps on the break.
Seattle with the ball. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's McAdoo. Ogumake up top. McAdoo. Shot to end the cold run. She can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Cloud outside. Ionescu up top. Back to Cloud. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Seattle. It's Gabby Williams on the wing, covered by Ionescu. Out to Ogumake. Back to Williams. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Harrison. New York leading. Stewart with the ball. Ogumake picks her up. A nice shot by Stewart.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Now Williams. 5 points in the game. Ogumake with the ball. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Harrison. And the Liberty with possession here. They've got a 9-point lead. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 9. Pass to Ionescu. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now. Putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
Ogumake outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu. On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Nneka Ogumake, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as she hits both shots. And so it's New York with it. Cloud outside. Pass to Stewart. Now Ionescu. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Ogumake. Clark outside. Ogumake sets a screen. Clark with it. Stewart's there. Now Williams. Shoots over Cloud. Jump shot is good that time. Here's Ionescu. 15 points in the game. Seconds left. It doesn't go for her. And so we wrap up the first half. It's time. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. right, the second half beginning in a moment. And you look at Ionescu, what a contribution.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
The Storm trail. Pass to Magdagor. To the middle. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I like how Magdagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Outside Stewart. Here's Cloud. She's guarded by Williams. Screen by Stewart. Cloud outside. Just 4 to shoot. Ionescu. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on her. Williams sets the screen. Here's Clark. Cans it from downtown.
Up for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempts.
Outside Stewart. Picked by Jones. Brianna Stewart drives in. What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
And she knocks down the first one.
And the 2024 rookie class, absolutely loaded. But what is your favorite pick from that draft?
I'm going second overall with Cameron Brink. She's just a force, an elite shot blocker, maybe one of the best shot blockers in the league from day one. That defense is special. Plus, she's got a great offensive game.
And I'm going with the easy answer, Caitlin Clark. Her presence is already changing this league, both on and off the floor.
Pass to Agumake. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. New York leading. Here's Cloud. No good.
Ezzy Magbagor, nice defense.
Pass to Agumake. Clark outside. Back to Agumake. The kick out to Williams. Magbagor with the ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Neko Agumake.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Bebish. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Ionescu. Stewart over Agumake. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Here's Seattle. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Agumake. Outside Williams. Screen by Magbagor. 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. That misses off the backboard. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ionescu outside. Cloud. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Stewart. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. Now here's Williams. Clark outside, beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, one of the best two-way players in the league. I mean, Clark giving you any offense is a plus, but she does this so often. And nights like tonight, they are a giant plus for this team.
Here's Phoebish. Pass to Ionescu. Pulls up. Buries the 20-footer.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
And here are the Storm now. Trailing by 4. Back to Williams. Inside. Ogumake. And it's in.
You can't lose her on the screen. When Ogumake gets the ball, she's deadly.
Now here is Stewart. She's covered by Ogumake. Fires from 14. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Screen by Magbagor. Down low. For the tie. And it's Ogumake getting it to go. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Launches it. It's hauled in by Williams.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's McAvoy. She's got 6. Shot clock at 6. And that misses. That would have put them up. Here's New York now. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Jones. Here's Phoebish. Now Ionescu. The 3. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
It's nice to see elite scorers like Stewart create for others because despite her skill set, she understands it's a team game.
Ogumake outside. Eka Ogumake double team. Williams, she's covered by Cloud. Outside Williams. Shoots over Cloud. Stewart grabs the miss. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. 9 points in the game. Jones inside, defended by Magbagor. They get the rebound. Fades away. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
A versatile and athletic player with a developed perimeter game, Jones is always a threat when she's out on the court.
Now here's Clark. She's got 14. Magbagor, no good. Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Ogumake. Outside Stewart. And it's hauled in by Magbagor. The Storm trail. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Back to Ogumake. Outside Williams. The offensive rebound. Pass to Ogumake. From downtown. Good good on the triple.
A solid three-point shooter. Give Agumike room to pull the trigger, and she's not going to hesitate.
Loud outside. Pass to Stewart. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul.
But with the ability to get to the hoop, Stewart is an all-around offensive force.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Breanna Stewart, not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
And good on both. Seattle with the ball. A 4-point game. Lexi Brown on the wing. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Pass to Ionescu. Pulls it. He claims that one off the back iron and it falls. And here's Brown.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a 3-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
Now here's Ionescu. 22 points for her. Pass to Stewart. Over Samuelson. And that one goes long. And the Storm with possession. Trailing by 4. To the inside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here is Stewart. 13 points in this game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Elite scorers like Stewart just find ways to put the ball in the basket. What a remarkable display of toughness.
Here's Wheeler. She's got 16. Guarded by Jones.
2 minutes.
Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. And off the front iron and in it goes.
Well, if you're lucky enough to play with Erica Wheeler, get open. She'll find you.
Now Burke. Outside Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Outside Wheeler. And here's Brown. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
You just can't let Brown get her feet set. Shoot comfortably off the pass. She will bury those all night.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Ionescu. Buries it down low.
Little teardrop from Ionescu. You need this shot to excel in the WNBA as a point like Sabrina is.
Now here's Wheeler. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
New York in the lead. Pass to Jones. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ionescu outside. Picked by Jones.
Here's Phoebish. Ionescu outside. And here is Jones. Goes back up. Good as the jump shot falls.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she trains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Liberty, up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
It's the fourth quarter.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Cloud with it. Pass to Sabali. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Now here's Mule. Wheeler with it. Cloud picks her up. And Erica Wheeler gets double teamed. Cloud with the steal. Poked away. Seattle trailing here. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. From 12 feet out. Tries again. It's rebounded by Sabali. Ionescu outside. Pass to Cloud. Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Wheeler. And Erica Wheeler gets double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hook, defended by Harrison. Here's Horston. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Sabali. Back to Ionescu. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Storm with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And that one's good, Horston.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
New York calls timeout.
Start it.
Both teams will make substitutions. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Ionescu. Launches a three. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Seattle in the lead. Here's Brown. Now Wheeler. Guarded by Davis. And Wheeler is good for 3.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Burt, she's covered by Brown. Pass to Davis. Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she could try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Now here's Ionescu. To stop the run. that shot off.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Pass to Burke. Ionescu has it. Keeps over Wheeler. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Cook. Covered by Ionescu. Now Brown. From past the arc. The shot that time not on target. Loud outside. There's the triple. Cook grabs the miss.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring.
Now here's Wheeler. Lexi Brown on the wing. 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebound New York.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Down low. Sabali. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
To the paint. Inside shot. Misses from close range. The Liberty trail. Ionescu, right side. From the arc. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Now here's Brown. And there it is.
Assistant.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Now here's Cloud. Defense is right there. Pass to Burke. Now here is Ionescu. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
Forced in the screen. Here's Wheeler. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
A smart decision maker in the pick and roll. Wheeler certainly reads the floor well.
And here's Ionescu. Hits the three-point bomb.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Now Wheeler. Forced in the screen. Inside. Rebounded by Davis. Here's New York now. Here's Ionescu. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
The first one falls.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Williams with it. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Now here is Ionescu. Here's Cloud. And Clark pulls it down.
Not a whole lot going down for her. She can't catch a break.
Williams inside. She's covered by Cloud. Takes the three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
3 points.
And the Liberty with possession here. 7-point differential. Stewart. And can't cash in from close range. Cloud brings the double team. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. Williams shoots over Cloud. Again, Seattle. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside buries it from three-point range.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
By McGregor. Fires for three. New York with the rebound.
Here's Phoebish.
Ionescu up top. This one for three. Ogumake with the rebound. Seattle in the lead. Pass to Williams. McGregor. Screen by McGregor. To the middle. Crafty move. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Here's Phoebish.
She's covered by Clark. Up top, Cloud. Back to Jones. And that one drops for her.
A great feel for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer.
Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clark outside. Ogumake with the ball. Defended by Stewart. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point play opportunity.
Such a fierce competitor. Ogumake wasn't going to let a little contact prevent her from scoring.
Line for the steal. Neka Ogumake. 1 shot.
Liberty trail. And here's Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. And Sabrina Ionescu with the three.
The bigger the moment, the more Ionescu wants the ball. The more she wants to take the shot. What a leader.
Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And so it's New York with it. And she converts the layup.
Talk about coming up clutch. How about Ionescu sinking the huge shot?
Alicia Clark on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And she's going for the hoop here. It's stolen by Stewart. Ionescu outside. Back to Jones to tie it up. It's rebounded by Seattle. And And they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them from this point forward. Milk the clock.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Ogumake. Rebound by Brianna Stewart. It's stolen by Neko Ogumake. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the steal. Neko Ogumake. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws there.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, we're watching the huddle. I think the coach is telling them to take the easy points in a hurry, then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you could go for the steal for a second or two, then foul.
Now Ionescu. Sinks it! And that shot brings them within just one.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. New York calls timeout.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive. Well, they need every bucket they can get here.
They're still alive, but they better execute every trip down the floor or their chances aren't looking too good.
Cloud outside to the right side. Thiebish. Oh, offline.
Oh, man, you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they would have loved to tie it up right there. Double Windsor.
And so the big win by Seattle in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's a wrap, everyone.